We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You are tuned to greatest.
You are listening to...
This is the ADHD Podcast. What up, what up, what up, what up?
What up, my peoples? What up, what up? How you doing, brother? I see. Oh, damn, you started straight up. You started straight up. I see you, GG. What's up? You started straight off the rip, huh?
We not supposed to.
What up, dope fam? Over there, on IG. What's up, Ashinka Shay? That's my peoples from back in the day.
What's up, everybody?
And to the current. What's up? I am your boy, DM the most.
And I am King Barre.
King Barre.
Can I get a round of applause at least? Like,
Thank you, goddammit.
Welcome to episode 13 of the ADHD Podcast.
Episode 13. Welcome. Yo, that's wild that you said that, bro. You know this month it's a Friday the 13th, right?
I ain't know that.
Yeah, man. I be peeping on Friday 13th because I don't go in the woods and shit around that time. I don't care where I'm at.
Are you afraid of the Blair Witch or something?
Nigga, I'm afraid of Jason, bro. I think Jason worse than Jason's. They worse than the damn. Huh?
I was saying what's up to all my peoples.
Everybody,
man, welcome. Gigi, welcome. How y'all feeling today?
Yeah, man. Friday 13th, bro. Like I was saying, Friday 13th. I don't fuck with no woods on Friday 13th.
Not even backwards?
Back. Good point.
I'm just.
Hell no. Hey, man. So, everybody, happy September. Happy September. It's a somber September because we got to go through the roll call. You know what I mean? This month, my man Scoop. You know what I'm saying? Legend. My man Scoop went out.
Hold on, before we move on, you know, we gotta really think about how long Fat Man Scoop been doing it and how much he gave to the culture, how much he gave to hip hop. And it's crazy. He died doing what he loved, and his last words.
Yeah.
His last words. I can't remember. I'm not gonna say them exact like verbatim, but what you know
what? He say like, let's get it started, let's get it pumped up, let's get it going, or some shit like that.
Something like that. Like get up on your feet, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I don't know if those are legit his last words, but those was his last words.
Look at the video.
That's a video, but we don't know if he said anything past that in the ambulance. So we don't know.
He never gained consciousness. They say he went back, passed out. That was a wrap. Okay. Like that was a wrap, massive. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, shout out to him. And everybody know, you know, homeboy just passed just yesterday or whatever. Richard Quan, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that dude. You know what I'm saying? He a living legend in his region, but then nationally, people just really got to really know him and everything. Be it through them not knowing who sung the song or just being through the whole YSL fiasco that's going on. But you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. And also Scarface is like he ain't gone. Bruh, he ain't gone. He just
Beat King. If we're gonna talk about Houston, rest in peace, Beat King.
Oh, okay. There we go. Because I don't want to talk about my man.
Yeah, we're not gonna speak nothing into existence.
No, he gonna be no fact.
So with that, this is episode 13 of the ADHD Podcast. If y'all was here last week, y'all saw us try something new, and we're gonna try it again this week. We're gonna
Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th.
We're gonna try something different. Yeah, we in different areas again.
Yeah, we're in different areas.
To the folks might have been us being in the same location last time, but this time, like I said, we just continue.
The same space at the same time, though, homeboy.
You said what?
Two energies ain't supposed to occupy the same space at the same time. You never watched Time Cop? God damn.
If that's the case, get off.
Pause.
You know what? So, like I was saying, this is the ADHD Podcast. You're looking at itself like, what happened? Bring yourself back up to the stage, bro. But this is the ADHD Podcast. Well, thank y'all. Welcome y'all for coming through. This has been a dope 13 episodes. I'm gonna say 12 episodes for me. But dope 13 episodes thus far. And again, want to just thank y'all out there. Everybody. I see you, D McClaw. I see you, brother.
What up, Dope? What up,
GG,
Dope?
you. I'm not tapping in with my peoples on the other socials. Let's see. I gotta tap in to make sure.
Yeah, I got mine up right here. I got Shinka over here, Miss Murray. You know what I'm saying? But then over here on the YouTube, I love the way it does it because if somebody comes from a different platform, it tells you.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. That's pretty dope. So what else been happening this week, man? What else been happening? Oh, come on, bruh. NFL started. Life can begin again for everybody. You know what I mean? NFL, we got football almost every damn day. We got football going on right now. I ain't even looking at the game. See, I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the pod, bro. I'm dedicated to the pod.
So if you look at his phone, every time he looked down, he got the game up.
That ain't true. I'm dedicated to the pod.
I'm not a big sports person, so I can't even talk too much about what's going on.
Hell no.
All I know is 1914 go.
19.
Green Bay. He trying to say Green Bay. 1914 Green Bay. So
Green Bay got a squad this year.
I just want to see what the Giants do. That's the only team I follow if we talking about NFL. Giants, Jets,
Lions.
Giants, Jets, Lions.
If you're around me, what up, though? 313? Let them know.
Follow the Lions, bro. The Lions don't even follow the Lions. You lying.
It's cats in. Check this out. You know how bad the Giants is? It's cats in New York that love the Cowboys. Huh?
It's cats in Michigan that love the Cowboys.
Nobody loves Cowboys in Michigan. Nobody. And if they do, they live in Toledo.
Hey, I'm not hating, bro. And there go my cousin talking about Green Bay.
All right. Hold on to that. Yo.
New York all day, bro. New York all day.
All right, I got you. So, how you been, King? Everything been all right with you?
I mean, I'm blessed, bro. I woke up this morning. I can't complain. And if I did, nobody would listen.
Cause nobody would know your ass gone. Come on, man.
I said if I did, nobody would listen.
If you was gone, ain't no. Anyway. So this week, yo, I was talking to you earlier. Remember earlier this week about this, man, because it's tripping me out about the kids, dude. Because everybody is talking about the little. I don't know if you've seen the little post that going around like some lady saying, you ruining your kids by giving them iPhones between the ages of 1 and 5 or 1 and 4, something like that. You seen this?
Nah.
Yeah, man. They like it's destructive to the kids. It's destructive to the kids. You know what I'm saying? To their development by letting kids play. You know, give them iPhones or whatever to play with all day long, stuff like that. I'm just saying. I just saw that in there, but it had me thinking. You know what's crazy when people be like, ain't that Miss Johnson's daughter? Yeah, she showed me, you know, she an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? How do like look? I'm just saying, like, look, so when I was little, the way I was introduced to beer and alcohol was sitting down watching football with my uncles, and they passed me the here, boy, take a little sip, ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's just bubbles. You ever had this situation?
Nah. I ain't had that situation, but I had the other one that you was talking about earlier.
What you want? You already know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, go light this cigarette for me on the stove.
Yeah, go light the cigarette on the stove. Then they get mad when they catch you walking down the street smoking a cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
You like put it in my hands.
You gave me the shit. Go light my cigarette off the stove. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on, my grandmother used to live in the basement.
All right, go ahead.
She was like, yo, go downstairs, get my cigarettes lighted and bring it back up. So one day I went down there and I lit it on the stove and took a little and she was upstairs and she heard me and she was like, you smoking my shit. Like, you smoking my shit.
Bro, we did some shit like that too. Cause you know, my people would be like, boy, go in there and light me a cigarette off the stove. So you'll go in there. First of all, this is how old I am. The first they give me the money to go to the store and buy them a pack.
Mm-hmm.
So they give me the money to go in and buy a pack, and I go buy a pack. Then I bring it back to them. Then they'd be like, Boy, go in there and light me a cigarette up off the stove.
Mm-hmm.
So I light them, and I never liked my grandparents' cigarettes because they was. What up, though, Cleo? My grandparents, they was smoking Pall Mall unfiltered, dude. Like you could see the tobacco on the other side. And so I'll be puffing it and all that shit be in my mouth. I'll be like, yeah. What's up, Wendy? What up, Wendy? I see you over there.
Like, here you go.
Yeah, and you hand it back. But then when I get somebody with a filter, I'm taking drags off the motherfuckers. Go light my cigarette off the stove. I might come back like 10 minutes later. Like, where my cigarette at? What? You know what I mean?
A cigarette.
Or take two of them. They tell me to go light one. I take two.
But nah, going back to what you were saying as far as the iPad and iPhones and tablets and electronics causing developmental issues in children between the ages of 1 and what?
5, I believe they said.
1 and 5.
I gotta pull a video up, but I think it said 1 and 5.
I'm gonna disagree to an extent because I'm not viewing it from a statistical, analytical, scientific standpoint. I'm looking at it from my child, and that's all I can speak about is my child. My child, she has an iPhone. This legit is her iPad right here that I be flossing with, making it look like something for my desk. This is her iPad. She has a tablet. She don't have control over all of them at one time. Like she has her tablet or whatever at one point, then her phone, whatever. But I notice in my child the advancement in my child. I would never be that parent that'll negate if there was any shortcomings. I would notice those and I would talk about those. But I'm noticing the advancements. My child is super advanced for 3 years old. You know,
she is. I'm surprised she ain't tried to drive off yet.
She did. She already tried to drive. She knows what pedal is gas and what pedal is brake.
Right.
Like, so my and that's the crazy part. Like, and I'm not making nothing up. I don't see the technology being a hindrance to the development because that's what they're going to be using in their future. Monterrance, what's up, brother? That's what they're going to be using in their future. They're already being equipped with it, so they'll understand it a little differently than we understood it growing up because it was new to us. It's something that they're born with. If you bring me, if you would have brought me a regular fucking phone, and that was my mode of communication for forever, regular phone, a little house phone, I'd have been the shit at that. I'd have been. I used to text like nothing with T9.
You the new star 69 and everything.
I'm just saying, T9 text input. I was the king of that. Pressing them buttons. They got something a little different. It's a little bit broader, and I just feel like it could help. But again, I'm just speaking for my child.
No, man, that's a good thought. Like I didn't know. I was gonna ask you. I was actually that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I see like you said, in your kid, she's smarter than most adults. In a sense, with her mannerisms and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's whatever the parent. I think if the parent what they call it?
Peace, rhymes, and life. What up, brother?
What up, peace? Moderate the amount of time and using it for good.
Definitely in moderation.
Yeah, but I don't see nothing wrong with it either, man. But that's what they used to say about the TV. Remember, they're like when we come up, the TV was our babysitters. Or some shit like that.
Yeah, and
that's. I mean, I'm just saying that it's what it is. It just keeps cycling over. It was the radio before. Look, it was back in the day. It was the radio.
It's technology. And the reason why is because older people that are doing these studies, some of them don't understand the technology. So when it was the radio, the adults at that time didn't understand the technology.
Right.
Then the radio became, you had the transition, AM, FM, you had walkie-talkies, all of this. That became normal. Then it became television. It's a technology that people don't understand. So, boom.
Yeah, well, no, I got that. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. But it's like even just now, I don't want to say technology. I'm gonna say advancements because it's just in time. It's just all the time. somebody's gonna be like, they show not right, they're not teaching them how to kill a saber tooth right. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes up to teach them how to build a hut type thing. You know what I'm saying? And as technology go, the child's gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. It's the way it is. But
yeah, I'll give you that.
But yo, so then let me ask you this. You see a lot of post people be on there letting their kids do the dances. They're like, ain't she so precious? And the chick, little 3-year-old dancing and lip syncing super, what's her name? Sexy Red. That's wild to me, bro. That's wild to me. Like the parents are sexualizing their kids.
It's the clothes, because I've seen pictures of little girls
with front laces, lace
front laces. Damn.
I don't know.
With lace fronts, with provocative clothing, and I'm like, that's tasteless to me. That's to me.
Right.
Grew up a certain way to where that's tasteless to me. They grew up a certain way where that's cute to them.
Yeah.
Well, I keep my opinions to myself on certain things like that because I didn't grow up the way they grew up. I have no right to talk about what they deem as cute or what they're supposed to deem as cute versus what's provocative or appropriate or what have you. And that takes me. I was working yesterday. I believe it was yesterday, and I was listening to this discussion where this lady was talking about. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure I say this correct. She was saying that Black men talking about single mothers being not fit parents. That was the I'm trying to get that in part. I don't remember the in part.
You got to tell me the context on that. Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
Black men talking about single mothers, saying that they're not fit to raise kids. The statistics show that single mother households, the children are more likely to go to prison. Whoa.
That's been a study. That's been a proven study.
That's been a proven study?
Yeah. Seriously. And I know Black men, I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference if white or Black. I don't know who did it, but it's in a study. It's an article about that, dude. It's a whole art. And then somebody was talking about it. Was it the Muslim dude that you talking about?
No, it was a female. It was a live discussion I was in. It was a panel, like how we used to do on Bigo.
Okay. Yes, all right. Yeah. Somebody said me and my mom was in Kroger on the first of the month. Saw that mama, daughter, had her daughter, had to be like 12. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. You read what he said?
Yeah. And then I see D. McClure saying children are better off with single fathers than single mothers. I'm gonna always say both. It's not a better off situation. They need both because you need that motherly comfort. You need that. What the mother provides the love. Like
motherly the love
are going to provide love, but mother is the nurturer and the father protector.
Okay.
So both need that. That's that duality. That's that duality that they need because at the end of the day, us men, we still have a part of our mother in us, a nurturing part. So we have emotions based off of what our mother taught us.
Talk your talk.
And it's not a bad thing that we have those emotions.
Shanta D. McClure said children better with the father, and Shantae said children are both. No, that's what you kind of just said, basically.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But then, all right, I feel you, Playboy. So when mom and dad got divorced years ago. Here.
You gonna put it screen? There we go. When my mom and dad got divorced years ago, when me and my brother were little, my mom raised us and I turned out just fine. I graduated high school, got my own apartment, living good, and turned out good. Yes.
Right on.
I don't believe in statistics because I wasn't there for those studies. Men lie, women lie, numbers lie.
Everybody lie. But look, hey, so speaking about lies, Can we discuss
what's going on, TP?
Speaking about lies and deceit, not even lies and deceit, but lies and the truth. All right, going into that, can we talk about what I wanted to talk about earlier with the bodies? The body count. All right, so they still talking about the. Let's see, and what dynamics are they getting these numbers from?
I'm with you, Shantae. Like, what, like, who are you studying? Because
everybody, you could show somebody that, so I can show you a study that say this, and then I can show you a whole nother study that say the opposite. It's all about who you believe in. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So I was looking at this. I saw this post. Y'all probably saw it, where the dude woke up next to the chick and she had like a 0 on her head, and then he had like 23 or something, and he looking at her like, how's there was in a world where your body count was written on, it was on, right? It would show up on your head, on your forehead.
Yeah.
And my man was just like, you gotta be cheating or something, like something gotta be happening. It's still saying 0. I know I just slept with her. And I think she like rubbed her forehead, rubbed up the paint off her head, and her body count was like 200 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I forget the comedian's name who did the video, but it's the light-skinned dude.
Yeah, the body count was high as hell, right? So here's the thing, and this is just me. Again, my opinions matter for not. I'm not here to sway, delay, or participate in anybody's other ideas, anybody else's ideas. So I don't do that to you. I don't give a shit. I don't. If first of all, if she's a well-kept woman or a kept woman, a woman that takes care of herself or whatever, so what? They always tell you don't live in the past, right? They always say don't live in the past.
I seen this thing online where the dude was
cares, man.
He took a cup of water and he was like, for men, if you touch this glass, you can clean this glass. And
gotcha.
And he put his hand inside the water. He was like, now if 50 people put their hand in this water, you're not gonna drink it.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that theory. Hold on. Here's the problem with the theory. I take this glass and everybody hands it off to the
water.
Huh?
You empty out the water.
Let me finish. Take this glass and hand it, and he's saying then do the same amount of people stick their hand in the water. Would you drink it? Well, fuck no. And just like a woman ain't gonna let every man dip inside of her and not wash. If she's a woman, she's taking care of business, she's gonna clean herself. So that shit's stupid. If that's the case, are you gonna eat with paper plates and plastic forks? Because everybody gonna put their spoon in your mouth.
Listen, it ain't nothing. To some Summer's Eve.
No, soap and water.
Soap and water, Summer's Eve. Get it right.
Whatever it is. That's all I'm saying, man. That it should be funny. Like I saw the same thing. I'm like, this nigga, that don't make sense. You act like they all passing it at the same time. Ain't the tripped out part. Motherfuckers be rolling blunts and put the whole paper in their mouth. They literally be mouth fucking weed paper, and then they put weed on it, roll it up, lick it again, put it in their mouth, twist it around, and then bake the spit that they just put on it in it. And then they boy be like, nigga, let me hit that.
You say, the fire killed the germs, nigga. It's still wet.
Fire killed the germs. You sucking straight spit in your mouth. You having THC soup in your mouth every time you puff.
I'm happy I don't smoke no more, man. I'm happy I don't smoke.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking kissing. I think it's blunt kissing. But you don't want to mess with a chick because she did it to somebody else.
Listen.
Who you did it? Like, when the fuck did we alter? When did we twist it and turn it back into the 1500s, 2024? They want a chick that know about what she's doing, but yet they want a virgin. They ain't people ain't been on that shit since the Pharaoh days. You feel me? So the fuck are y'all tripping on? Dudes be killing me.
And it's crazy because those dudes claim to be alpha.
They claim to be alpha, but look, I'm gonna tell you, here's my trick about it. Y'all want to know why I don't care about it? Like, my idea is my confidence erases the bodies that she had before me in my mind. Like I'm confident that I'm doing what I need to do. So and I'm doing
worried about. I will never ask a woman.
Worry about another dude. That's what I'm saying. Like so, I'm
gonna ask a woman I'm dealing with a relationship with about your past. Like unless it's a conversation that we're having and she brought it up, I'm never gonna just come out and be like, "Yo, how many niggas you slept with?" Like that don't bother me. That
I've never asked a chick that.
It don't.
And first of all, I've been married for a long time. Even before that, in my younger days, I never asked a chick that. I don't give a shit about that.
Right. I don't want no inexperienced loving. So if you got 4 or 40, I would never know. It don't matter to me. 440 or 400.
I don't care. Like if you pull your pants down and the whole thing just fall out, then you've been with a lot of people. So I know probably not to mess with that.
Not even necessarily.
If the coochie fall out the body, like it just falls out.
Some women born like that. Like let's just keep it a bill. I know we trying to
bro. Okay, you taking it too serious. I'm joking. Like her coochie fell out, started hopping across the room.
She was talking about a bush, just a bush, like a 70s bush.
I'm talking about her whole vagina fall out. If she opened her legs and it hit the floor and start hopping around, he'd be like, hey. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Like, man, get out of here with that shit. How many people? Like, that's like asking somebody, yo, I would shake your hand, but how many other hands you ever shook in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid as shit. Anyway.
I'm not even going to be funny. That one's a little different. I can understand that shit.
Handshaking?
Yeah, the handshaking. When niggas don't give handshakes, they give the elbow. I understand that shit because my hands throughout the day, just now I'm sitting here and I'm like this. So if I done shook 30 niggas' hands and 29 of them just came out the bathroom touching A. Johnson, and I'm over here,
you ever see that? That's like that show. That show when my man went to the bathroom, took a piss, and the other dude walked in and took a piss. You know, they nodded at each other. Then he washed his hand, and the other dude never washed his hand, so he walks out, and his wife's like, "Hey, honey, hey, this is so and so and her husband," and it's the dude that just left out the bathroom. So he stick his hand out, and he's like, "I don't think so." And it was like, "You're such an asshole, Larry. You're an asshole for not shaking his hands."
Yo, can we talk about? I don't know if you've seen it. It's going around. I'm gonna share it with you if you haven't seen it.
Come on.
People that are not melanated, they had a little compilation of non-melanated folks talking about not washing their hands when going to the bathroom or not.
I seen it. Is that the one with the two chicks? She's like, I started washing my hands. I just run water and then I kept
the water. Yeah, you seen it.
That's like the chick says she don't wipe her ass no more.
Yeah.
Or they say they get in the shower and take a shit.
Nah.
That is the nastiest shit in the world.
I've seen them say they don't wash their legs.
Yeah, they don't use soap. They use the hair shampoo.
Rags. They just use their hand. And to me, that makes zero sense because how do you scrub off the dead skin? How do you scrub off, man?
And every time, the only time I ever seen somebody.
Fire, what up?
Look, what up, Bill Cuzzo? The only time I ever seen nobody non-melanin take a shower anyway was in like Jason movies. But they be watching. That's how I knew they didn't use rags. Every time they be in the shower like this, somebody's finna kill me. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
whoa. Gotta spin a block real quick for Mon Terrence.
What?
He said, I feel like you have to ask the question because you never know when somebody got some transmitted disease.
Or you never know if somebody got crazy coochie. How many homeboys?
Even if you ask that question, if somebody does have STD or now it's called STI, if somebody has an STI and they don't speak on it, they could be like, oh, and in reality the number is 43, but they'd be like, oh, 8, and you're like, oh, that's not too bad, that's not too crazy or whatever. Yeah. Or you could ask them straight up and down, have you ever had an STI? They'd be like, no, knowing good and goddamn well they shit is like a microwave. It's just
like every time she crack her legs, the fire alarm chirps.
It could she or he. Yo, not even lying. I gotta take my hat off because there is a joint on Facebook right now. It is up and down my timeline with this couple from Alabama, black couple from Alabama. where the dude is posting, and I'm mad I seen it because I didn't know where it was going. The dude is posting, he's talking, he's like, oh, y'all messing with so-and-so, y'all doing this, that, and the third with so-and-so, talking about his girl, and proceeds to put the camera on his dill pickle, and it you know what a blue waffle is?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Bro, it is horrible, bro.
That's the booty hole.
No, no. But he showed his dill, and it's nothing but bumps and like, he's like, this is what she be sucking on. And I'm like, yo, that's fucking crazy. That's like now let's take that same female who has been doing that, and she's dealing with dudes. She's dealing with dudes, and they ask her like, yo, you got anything? She like, nah. She like, nah, whatever. Or they don't ask the question. They just boom, boom, boom. It could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody, bro.
But I'm going back to the cleanliness thing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That shit just crazy, bro. Like, is there anybody on here? Straight up, do me a favor. If y'all on here and y'all don't use a rag, do it. Just keep it to yourself. I don't even want to know. I
thought you was going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, I was finna tell them to say something, but fuck that. If y'all use a rag, man, exfoliate your body. Now I'm changing the topic. Shit, that's what I'm trying. I'm just saying.
I ain't see it.
Ain't nobody said shit about changing no goddamn topic. That's clear over there. Look, I'm just saying though. Wash your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yo, he said if it don't smell like a peppermint patty, stay away.
Where he at?
She on my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
If it don't smell like a peppermint patty, stay away. I don't know about that, because sometimes it don't smell like nothing.
They should have just put a peppermint up in. All right. Anyway, let's get on. Look. So, goddamn, dude, you go down tunnels. You don't go down a. You just go down damn tunnels.
All right. So I did have a topic I wanted to talk about.
All right, go ahead. I'll be right back.
So wait, you gonna be right back? Anyway, let me find it.
No, I'm saying I'll be right back.
I'm just messing with you, bro. All right, so this one is geared around relationships. This is something I saw on Facebook earlier. The question was,
damn, I'm gonna miss it.
What does it mean to let a man lead in a relationship? So I feel like that question is more so geared towards women. You typing it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does it mean to let a man lead in a relationship? So I see we have active Shantae. I don't know if Candace is still in here. Gigi,
that should have been a question mark.
Wendy, ladies, if y'all in here, she said that's an inside joke. But if you're in here, if you can answer that for me.
And could y'all come over to YouTube? I mean, I love y'all on IG, but come to YouTube so we can all see it, so we can see everybody's thing. I just still do IG. I had one person and they just cussed me out and blocked me. So I'm just joking. Nobody did that. But nobody's on there. Everybody's over here on the YouTube. So I'm not gonna start next week. I'm gonna just stay on here on YouTube. No, it's all good. It's all good. We want you to be on YouTube.
Rantis, welcome from Twitch. Appreciate you joining in.
Yeah. Welcome, brother. I think that's on my. Is that your Twitch or mine?
I'm on Twitch. That's yours, bro. I do have it. I'm not streaming.
All right, on.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Everybody, please show respect when y'all on the pod. All right, thanks. But go ahead. What does it mean? And I think Monterrance answered.
No, Monterrance said he's talking about the last topic.
Oh.
Okay, first we need to define the characteristics of a good leader. So in your eyes, what is a good leader? What are the characteristics of a good leader? Because to men, I know we got a different view on what a good leader is based off of what we feel a leader should be. You know, as men, we look at the world differently than women, you know, especially because women, and I make this analogy all the time when it comes to men versus women. I'm not even gonna say an analogy. I just think about this all the time. Women growing up as kids, as babies, as toddlers, y'all were given dolls to take care of, to play house with, and y'all were taught responsibility from young. Men, we were given race cars and wrestling figures, action figures, shit to fight and destroy. So our upbringing was different. Y'all had a whole kitchen set. Y'all had easy bake oven and stuff like that. So, okay, Eric Harris, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? But yeah, y'all had those things to create in your mind a sense of responsibility. Like I said, we had shit to destroy. We was throwing race cars, we was throwing action figures, we was doing all of this stuff. So
you ever have a racetrack fight?
Of course. With the race, yeah, the
orange joints.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But no, I got
racetracks, yeah.
But let me ask you this. So I was listening, but what you're saying is like because we were given those certain tools, not everybody got the same tools though. You got some women that never wanted to be the nurturing type. They never wanted to do that. They were the ones outside playing football with the fellas. So, I mean, again, I hear what you're saying, but you got to think. So sometimes it's gonna be a variant. Like it's just hard to explain. I get what you're saying. Like, and it's not my question. It's like what does it mean? Oh, well, maybe it is for men and women. And so
what is for both of us? I guess the way the question was worded made it seem geared towards women, but it's really for everybody. And from what you're saying, let me just clarify what I said. I was saying the upbringing is different because of the sense of responsibility and the need for destruction. But don't get it twisted. There's a lot of responsible men in the world. There's a lot of responsible men in the world. So I may have, like I said, I may have not explained it clearly or what have you, but it is what it is.
But hold on.
I'm gonna start reading off some of these comments here.
Yeah, I was like what Goddess E said. She said know when to put the needs of his household above his. Okay, so I gotta stop her right there because, like, okay, here we go. Yeah, for me, it ain't knowing when. It's always there's no knowing when to. I'm always on 100 as far as making sure I'm taking care of my household needs. Like, so some guys may do that dip down, like, oh, they're gonna mess up the household, and then they go back down. I don't. I stay at 100. So period, point blank, I make sure the household is taken care of. So I'm allowed and I'm free to do the things I want to do, the hobbies I want to do, and things like that, without having to worry about am I taking care of my crib, or without having to worry about my crib, not knowing that I'm the king of my castle. I'm the man in my house, but my wife is the queen of this house, and so her decision matters. My decision is final. And then when she does her own thing, her decision is final. My decision matters. You see what I'm saying? So it's not no, you do what I say and don't say nothing else. You feel me? And then I take care of the household. I make sure the household is taken care of, and there's no wants or needs all the time. That's what I'm saying. Shantae says, y'all are made to be respectable early.
If y'all are made to be respectable
yeah.
Early, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, read it for me.
So let me put it on the screen too. If y'all are made to be responsible early, look out for your sister. While I'm gone, you're the man of the house, depending on the upbringing. So cheers to that.
Cheers. Because when we came up, the oldest took care of the youngest. There was no, boy, you look after such and such, and you look. No, the oldest took care of everybody that was under, and I just happened to be the oldest. So it was never a time that I was still looking out when they were looking out. You know what I'm saying? Then after me, it was my cousin Tina. It was always the oldest took care of the, and then when I moved on to adulthood and she was still in the child, in the teen and child stages, she looked after everybody. Not saying in lieu of parents. I'm saying just as a whole. That's why we had a tight-knit family. We got a tight-knit family because all our family stayed right together. When I say family, I mean, all your extended, your uncles, aunties, cousins, everybody. We always stay tight, and we to this day we stay tight. So, I don't know. Go ahead.
No. I was CJ. I just sent it to you. I had people hit me up about what's the YouTube link.
Oh, but no, I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, if you brought up with it, some people not brought up with it. It just clicks for some people. Some people have to go to the military. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, submission happens naturally once we feel free. You know what I'm saying? Once we feel free, meaning our feelings are safe, our bodies are safe, our futures are safe, and our children are safe. I can lay my trust in your decision making. Boom. Damn.
Now let me ask you this, Candace.
Is she a poet or some shit?
That's my cousin, bro. but let me.
You know what? I'm tired of ignorant people always trying to claim people. Oh, that's my cousin.
Hold on. That's G's sister.
Okay, for real.
Yeah, that's G's sister. So
I know. I know.
Submissions happen naturally once we feel safe, meaning our feelings are safe, our bodies are safe, our future is safe, our children are safe. Now, let me ask you: what if a man falls short of any one of those? Does that negate him being a leader? What if he's good at keeping your body?
What happened?
Your body, future, and children safe? Oh shit, that's an inside joke, y'all. But what if he's good at keeping your body, your future, and your children safe, but he's not good with your feelings?
Right. But,
does that make him an inadequate leader?
He's a man, not God. We all make mistakes. Damn, bruh. Everybody, bruh. These sisters is killing. We need to bring one.
I'm giving y'all these right now. Y'all poetic
like, yo, no shit. Y'all saying shit. I'm like, oh.
He's like, a man and not God. He's a man, not God. We all make mistakes. This is so true. Everybody falls short of the glory. So I appreciate you for saying that.
And she says it just means he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I'm gonna tell you, this is the craziest shit, because here's the thing. I don't mind having a relationship. It's like this. You're gonna come, somebody said it earlier, it's gonna come natural to submit. It's like animals. The female lion submits to the dominant male, right? It could be 5-6 males, but they're gonna all acquiesce to the dominant male. It's in nature. It's in nature for women to be submissive to their mate, or vice versa. You know, women. I ain't gonna go into all that. Women to be submissive to their mates. It's nature. It's just human nature to way, except for the praying mantis. Except for the praying mantis, because that bitch cut your head off like that. You know she grew up on the east side. Okay. Anyway, what she say? Is he willing to learn and change?
I think that's something regardless in a relationship for men and women. The willingness to learn and change. I think that's what a relationship is. That's what makes the relationship, because we're ever evolving people.
Right.
I'm this way today doesn't mean I'm going to be this way on Sunday. So you have to learn me and change with me, and I got to learn you and change with you. So I think that's just a trait that people should have when getting into a relationship, regardless.
Yeah. Well, okay. So this goes into this. That's what they say when they have a relationship. We talking about things that are not tangible, right? Intangible things.
Okay.
And the way we're laying it out, these intangible things turn into tangible things, because later on y'all have a relationship and things happen. You buy a home, you buy a car, you get married, things of that nature. Things become tangible, right?
You get children.
Right. You get kids. Yeah. So, and kids eat bills, and they eat money and shit bills. So, yeah. But what I'm saying is, you see where you just took it, right? What did you just say?
Ever evolving people. You gotta always learn.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's gonna eventually happen. Nowadays, and I gotta say nowadays, I sound old as shit. Nowadays, boy. No, it's like the relationships is all monetary. At least that's what I see a lot of. First of all, I don't live on the social media, but when you turn it on, that's really what's in your face. You know, he got to make 6 figures. Gigi was talking about this dude today.
Yeah.
Gigi, listen, that's old Earth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She been on this earth longer than any of us. You know what I'm saying? That's all here, right? So I ain't trying to say she old, but that's my mama. But she was like, y'all need to talk about why these girls. I keep seeing these videos, these girls talking about they need a man with 6 figures. And she's like, and then the dude asked her, so what do you bring to the table? And she turned around and stuck her butt out.
If that's all you got to bring to the table, I can go eat at a bunch of tables.
Didn't what's my man shit? What's my man? Mace, not Mace.
Cam
said he don't need no, he can go to the Chinese massage parlor and get jerked off. He say, fuck your ass. Pause. But yo, you ain't see that?
Nah, I ain't get a chance to see that one.
But I don't get that. Not ass to the table. Yeah, ass to the table. That shit's funny to me because
that's all you bring into the table. Then don't be mad when I'm eating at a bunch of other tables.
Some of these women want supplement money for love because they too scared to be hurt. Yeah, but goddamn, that's kind of stupid. That
thing is, and I seen this on social media again. If we dealing with each other, if I start dealing with somebody new and she comes to me and she's like, oh, in order to deal with me, you got to be able to pay my bills. Excuse my Brooklyn. Bitch, how was you getting your bills paid before me?
Okay, so let me put this to you. You ready? You meet a girl, right? Mm-hmm. 1 month. 1 month. She'd be like, I want to come see you, but I had to pay my college bills or whatever, my books. I ain't got no money for Uber. And you be like, I'll pay for your Uber. That's the first month. You'll do that, right? That's good. You'll do that, right? I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm saying we're not in our relationships that we're in. I'm just asking you.
All right. So if I'm not in a relationship and
y'all start a relationship month 1. This is the first month. Y'all been kicking it for a month. Everything been good. Y'all been meeting up. Everything been about 50-50. She bring you some food or whatever. You take her to eat, whatever. But then she said, I don't have money. Can you give me $40 to catch this Uber? Mm-hmm. Would you pay it?
If I got it.
So that's month 1, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, month 6, y'all kicking it, everything cool, y'all hanging out, da. She called you up, said, babe, I want to come see you, but I ain't got the money. Can you give me the money for an Uber? Would you pay it?
Yeah.
So 6 months from 1 month. So there's a transition.
Regardless of what month it is, if
I'm getting to a point. I'm not gonna go every month.
Yeah, my bad, guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go every month. All right. But what I'm saying is there's transition. There has to be some time between all that for you to start elevating what you're willing to give up.
So in month one, I'm giving up the 40 to get some butt.
No, I didn't say she coming to cut you up.
If I'm being honest, in month 1, if I'm giving up that 40, that means I'm trying to cut, bro. That means I'm trying to cut.
That's on you, homie. Listen, I'm just saying. I didn't say what was coming.
Keeping it a bill.
But you put it in a different context. Don't put it in a different context.
Just the context. That's honestly where my brain would be.
So let me ask you this. So you got the stamina for 6 straight months to have sex 6 every day? So on month 6, no, real talk. Come on. You over 20. You can talk about it freely. Come on, guy. You can keep it going every day. You can keep it going every day. Every day.
Damn near.
Damn near don't count. Because if you break a day, then your time starts over.
So I say it like this. I wouldn't mind every day. If I could get it every day, I'd be a happy fucking camper.
Nigga.
Now.
Everybody said.
Whoa. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Finish.
Chat me, motherfucker. Chat me.
Yeah, let me finish, bro. Now, them days, I'm not saying multiple times throughout the day, but if I can get it at least once a day, I can make that happen, bro. I can make that happen.
All right, super nigga.
But let's keep it a bill, bro.
I'm keeping it realistic than a motherfucker.
There comes a time where Mother Nature is like, let me stop you right there.
Nope. Your dick be raw as shit. Like, ain't no way in hell you be smashing.
If and my
You be
mom
tired.
be watching this, Gigi, I'm sorry that you're a part of this conversation, but check this out.
It wants a date for a time. Don't nobody, even females, a lot of females don't want to get fucked all the time.
If she wet, why my dick raw?
Bro, that's physical. Come on, bro. That's physiology. I'm just saying, I'm just joking about the shit be rubbed raw. What I'm saying is, look, not once a day when it's good, but you talking about through the red days, right? Through the red phase.
Yeah, some little red wings, you know.
The red wings, you got your little red wings. You're gonna be like, my mouth wet. That's red wings.
Nah, chill, bro. I don't like ketchup on my eggs. Chill, bro.
This nigga said red wings.
I don't like ketchup on my eggs, bro.
Red wings. Somebody said 1.2 days. Somebody said 1.
Sabrina, 1.5 times per day over a year for 8 years, including giving her the time for Aunt Flo. Yeah, she heard a bit.
Yeah. So even if you can go, she ain't gonna ready. She ain't gonna be like, I can go.
But some women do. Some women are like that, bro. Some women are like that, bro.
I swear to God, that's minute. And that's not taking anybody's sexual prowess away from them. I'm just thinking that they normal fucking people that kind of want to drink water and and go to sleep sometime. Every day, you gonna fuck like banshees when y'all first meet, because it's gonna be like, I love you, ooh, I want some more of you. They're gonna fuck like that, but then after a while, trust me, the stretch happens, homie. And you be like, yo, y'all roll over one day and just look at each other, and be like,
good night,
and roll right back over.
That's it. Trust me, I get it. I've been in
ain't nobody fucking that. Nobody Vanessa Del Rio.
I'm in a long-term relationship right now, so I get it, bro. I get it.
Okay, well, so you get what I'm saying? Like, so that super Negro shit don't walk here.
You asked me a hypothetical that I gave you an answer to.
Okay, hypothetical. I'm just saying, nigga, this ain't super Negro day. We do.
It's not about being super Negro, bro. It's about,
bruh. You know what? I heard one of the smoothest lines ever. The dude said, "My dick is big to everybody that likes me."
Oh yeah, I forgot who said that. But
you know what I'm saying?
It was a comedian.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once the honeymoon phase over, sex is scheduled. Thank you, Candace.
Definitely. I get that. Like I said, being in a long-term relationship, yes, sex gets scheduled. Even if it's scheduled, it might just be some off the whim type shit.
Hold on. Let's dim the lights. Dim the lights. I'm gonna give you prime.
Dim the lights. Let me
dim the lights. I'm gonna give you prime. This is prime love making of somebody over 40 years old. Hey baby, how was your day? It was good. You want to do something? No, we can wait till tomorrow. All right. That's it.
Turning my light back up. That was it.
That's it. Turn the light on. Huh?
That was it. Okay.
That was it, dude. That's sex talk. That's sex talk. Once you're over 40 something, hey, you good?
Listen, over 40 something.
So you walk past, do the little pat on the booty, like.
But you want to know something crazy, bro? It's the ones that's over 40. So if I'm not mistaken, there's ladies in here. I don't know who's over 40, who's not. But when you over 40, does your sexual appetite increase?
Sometimes. I've read shit on it.
Women. I'm talking to the women.
Oh, I ain't a woman, but I
got you can't answer that. I was saying ladies in here.
I'm just saying.
If there's ladies, because our podcast ain't for children, ladies over 40, does your sexual appetite increase?
Yes.
Age of 40.
Telling.
So for those women after the age of 40, because you coming at me about being a super Negro. Hold on.
Go ahead.
You coming at me about being a super Negro. Now, for them women over 40, if you could get it once a day, not including the days where you on your period.
Nigga, they got bad hips. They want breaks.
Yes, if you with the right one. Okay.
And they got good hips.
Forget the hips, whatever, all of that.
Nigga, would you get a hip replacement?
Get it if you could get it once a day, would you?
Yeah, but what about the hip?
They sell hip replacements on the dark web, bro.
Hey, hold on. Shantae said this. Yeah, what up, Ty Bills? What Shantae say? It's like not to be nasty, but I do have time. Bring it up, dude, so I won't keep scrolling. She said money increases sexual appetite. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. We just were talking about it. She said not to be nasty, but I do have time when I'm ravenous for days. And it's an all okay, ravenous. Who the fuck uses that word anymore? Listen, you need to get a word that's not in the 1800s.
No, she's using words for.
I'm just fucking around, nigga. You know I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
I was ravenous.
Welcome to the ADHD Podcast.
I was ravenous. I know who it is. How you doing, Sabrina Ring? How y'all doing? I see you, Shink and Shay. I see you, Candace. I see y'all over here.
Sorry, I'm cycling through. I apologize.
I was ravenous.
Yeah, nigga said ravenous.
I enthralled. We were enthralled.
Uh-oh.
We were enthralled in the throes of passion.
Get that Shakespearean talk out of here.
Was thou like a blowjob?
He said, from the window to the wall to the sweat dry.
To the sweat dryeth off droppeth off my balls.
To the sweat descendeth thine genitalia. But anywho,
hey,
but you said, all right, Candace said 36 and no. That's fine. That's you. You haven't hit 40.
You know what I heard? This is what I heard. And I'm saying, and I heard this from people, you know, working with people, whatever, like older women. They say when they hit that menopause, they get freaky deaky. I don't know why that is, and it kind of makes sense.
Ain't worried about no children.
I'm saying they be freaky deaky like a motherfucker. Like when they get old and they get that menopause, they be on it. Some
children, bro, they ain't gotta worry about it. They like, oh, this thing pop off in me. I can feel it.
I know. Yeah, yo, Shantae, you know, I just fucking around with the vocabulary. I really appreciate it.
When I'm cackling, I'm leaving. Nah, you ain't got.
I really appreciate a woman that don't call me bro. You know what I mean? I was like, bro.
Yo, you know what? This is the ADHD podcast. Subjects change all the time.
I'm sorry, but man,
that pop the balloon shit, and this bothers me. This bothers me. It's too many grown people out here that be like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, we got more vocabulary than type shit. We know how to end a sentence better than type shit. We know how to make a point without saying type shit. And that shit bothers me. But anyway, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
No. I'm just saying. And Shantae, I know you're joking. We appreciate you being here.
No, we appreciate you doing it. Sure. But you look like my bro. The girl on the balloon pop, you look like my bro. But no. So look. So here's the thing. So this is what trips me out about that. Everybody, it gives you an up close and personal look at what people thinking. Some of the, and you know, you're only going to get probably one or two honest answers from who has the balloon, right? You do know that, right? Because the first person to say what's on their mind, and then the second person will act. Yeah, it was the clothes. You came in with one shoe on, but and also, yeah, like she said, and it's like nobody's giving their own opinion. So if there's multiple balloon bursts, you're not gonna hear shit new. They gonna say the same thing. Go ahead.
Now, in some situations, because like when I'm watching it, I can see what they're seeing before somebody says it. So if the girl or if somebody comes in, like one dude came in with a briefcase, I'm like, why the hell would you bring a briefcase?
Right, like it was the 80s. Because I got beat up and robbed in Detroit for my briefcase.
Okay,
so
Coach.
I'm tripping right now.
Okay, Coach, I got you. But
yeah,
that was me. That was my thought. Like, bro, why you bring a briefcase? And then that's what every woman hopped on. You got this briefcase, ain't nothing in it. Why you bring a briefcase? Like, what you trying to prove with a briefcase?
That he all about that business. He on that business. They up on my business. What up, bro? Hey, what up, Burst Bigger? Hey, what is the name of my what's the name of this podcast?
Come on, bro. Why you even gonna ask something like that? You already know what it is, man. It is the ADHD Podcast. I'm King Barre. This is your man DM the most.
You know what I'm saying? So we did a station identification for in a minute. You know what I mean? So I wanted to go throw that out there, man. I appreciate everybody coming in. Please do us a favor. Smash that subscribe, smash the like button. However y'all came through. If y'all on my site, y'all on King's site, or if y'all on the ADHD website on the YouTube, make sure you smash and subscribe. Please ensure to subscribe to us. Y'all only helping us out, man. It's getting bigger and bigger.
And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. My Terrence says, I feel like money don't increase sexual appetite because I'm a man and I don't have women begging me and trying to get my money because they want to sleep with me. Thank you. Because they want to sleep with me that bad and I turned them down. I'm kind of lost in the middle of the sentence. Alcohol does that to me. But
wait, let me read. I feel like money don't increase sexual appetite because I'm a man. And I don't have them beg me and trying to get my money because they want to sleep with me. But
I totally disagree. And my Terrence, you my people, but I totally disagree with that. I got two words, King, 2 words that proves that money makes everybody sexy. You ready?
What, child support, nigga?
Flavor Flav.
You should have said foofy, nigga.
Flavor Flav.
That
dude had like 10 chicks on him, and one chick
fell delicious. He had hoops.
He had hoops, and he had old girl. I can't. What's her name? Lord have mercy.
Delicious, nigga.
Delicious.
Bruh. New York.
No, not delicious. New York is what I'm talking about. Why are we talking about roaches? Because money will make a roach look like Tyrese or whoever y'all women think is fine. Denzel Washington. You said Rosa Parks.
I said, welcome to Joe's apartment, nigga.
Oh, I remember that. I'm just saying. And so money does make beauty come out.
Yeah, money does give what they call them, the fucking
rose-colored glasses. Rose-colored glasses.
Thank you. Money masks ugliness.
Yeah, it does.
You know how many people don't talk about Jay-Z and call him a camel?
Go look like a camel. Shinga say not all women. Shinga say not all women.
And it's not all women. It's not all women, but it's women who are intrigued by money, by dollar signs, by materialistic things. It is those women. You know, it is what it is.
Your son look like ganja. Who is that?
Yeah, G, nigga.
Oh, all right. Look, I look like ganja. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So CJ, that's you? I don't know who Nafati fella is.
Nafati Fila. Hey,
Fila.
What did they say? Is this coming from a standpoint of people who got money or broke people? Good point.
Whatever you decide.
Good point. So if you got money, okay. So here we go. If you got,
what do you feel?
If you got bread, if you're a female and you got bread, and honestly, most females got more bread than dudes that I've ever seen. But yeah, if you got bread, females, ladies, excuse me, would it matter if you were 6-figure? And I'm asking because I can tell you right now, look at Coming to America. Look at can't look at Pretty Woman because that never happens. That's why Pretty Woman is so fucking popular, because dudes, come on, man. Anyway, look at Pretty Woman, right? Look at these movies. It's always the dude always wifing up the chick that was under them. You know what I mean? He got to bring in what I'm bringing or more. See, there you go. And that's her boundary.
That takes me back to the round table we had when we said a millionaire, rich man can walk into McDonald's.
That's right.
Cashier and say, you know what, she's pretty. I want to get to know her and accept her for where she's at in life.
That's
But
right.
a rich woman will
Yep.
not. She can walk into McDonald's and see a man, and she cannot see his potential because he makes less than her.
That's right. I just saw the girl say, I don't want to date no man. I don't want to date no dude that work at Popeyes. How I look telling my mama this is my man and he work at Popeyes. And he like, but I get you free chicken. He said that shit. He meant that shit with his heart.
Yo, Monterrey, I fucks with you, bro.
What he say, Eddie? Thank you. Montez does have to go to see a psychiatrist. Man. Yo, that's what's up. Hey, look, so here we go. So, like they said, if it helps if he can if he has his own, as long as you're able to sustain your own life, we can be listen to what you're saying. Stop. Listen to what they're saying. What I'm saying is he had his own life, he could sustain his own lifestyle. He was sustaining it when he met you. So that shouldn't even be a question. Can he sustain? Yeah, he can sustain it. He been doing it before he knew you. Maybe he ate hot dogs and ramen one day a week, but he do it.
Not necessarily. So
no, I said maybe he was. I'm just saying.
I'm going to the what was said on the screen. As long as you're able to sustain your own lifestyle, we can build. That means as long as you're able to take care of yourself, we can build.
If he's been taking care of himself, why wouldn't you?
Not necessarily, because he could have been relying on mom, pop, cousin. He could have been relying on.
So guess what? If he still relied on mom, pop, or cousin, and they were dating, he's sustaining himself, right?
No.
Yes, listen
He's sustaining himself with help.
Watch this. Watch what I'm saying.
With help.
Look, that's how he sustains.
Then
if that's
I think you're looking at it from the wrong vantage point. If he can, so let's just say mom, pop, best friend, cousin all pass away. How is he sustaining himself?
He fucked up. But if he meets you and that's how he's living, and you dating him for a few months and he's still living the same way he's living, he's sustaining. That's what I'm saying. That question loses
when it's over.
Go get you another drink. What I'm saying is, and you're not listening to what I'm saying. Like,
listen,
she meets a dude here, and he's doing this in his life. They get together, and he's still doing this in his life. That means he's sustaining his shit without her money. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying soon as he meets her, he turns around and starts going in her bank account. What I'm saying is, if a dude is sustaining himself, if he's sustaining how he's living, and I meet a chick in the process, he's still sustaining.
All right. So with that,
but there's more women. But there's more women that lives in how you're thinking right now. More what you're thinking right now. If you flip the role, there's more women that's waiting for that lottery ticket.
Now, in respect to what I'm saying, I want to put this out there. Yes, this is the ADHD podcast. Yes, I'm King Barre. Yes, that's DM the most. We both have separate opinions.
Okay.
But in that, we both feel the same because we've had conversations about this. We both feel the same. We never wanted to do a podcast where it's men versus women.
No, we don't.
What happens we always want to do a podcast. If we did one like this, would be more so solution based.
We just talking.
Right. I just want to put that out there. That's that.
Okay. That's a disclaimer.
That's our disclaimer.
Cool. Y'all got the disclaimer. Now let's get into it.
After this is going to get to the solution. Now continue.
Look, so she said, what happens when it's time to move in together? And I'm ready, and I already have a standard of living. Well, what happens? And I'm sorry, again, this question negates how I feel. I'm not telling you every dude should be this way. I won't move in with anybody unless she's my wife. And I've been on this world a long time, not married. Nobody lives with me if they're not my spouse. Period. I don't play that let's play house shit. Getting married, we can move together. I don't care. It takes us 40 minutes. I don't care. I'm not about to give up I don't want you to give up your life, and I don't want to give up my life. I want you to still maintain what you're doing. So when you're trying to move in, you're talking about after the reception, we move in. You're doing after the reception, after the wedding, we move in.
Let me ask you this question. Not even being funny. You say that, right? Now let's just say y'all moving after the wedding, after she's gotten your last name, after all the paperwork, legal paperwork is done. and you find she is unbearable to live with.
Then I work on her. I work with her, and I give up. I compromise, and I work with her so that we can have a happy medium.
Now, let's just say you're the only one willing to compromise.
Then you continue, and if it don't work, figure a way. Go to church, seek counseling, throw everything away. Fight fire with fire or fight fire with water. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is
myself in a situation for a second because of what you just said.
Okay, but what I'm about to tell you is this.
Right.
There's a thing called marriage. If you're married, then you work on your problems. And if you're gonna get married, you gotta be you gotta know them well enough. Trust me, she ain't gonna clean up every fucking day you come over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna spend the night with each other. I'm not saying y'all can't spend the night. What I'm saying is you see what's going on, and then you make your judgment from there. But don't move in with anybody. I would tell anybody if any of my children wasn't married and they were single, I would tell them don't live with anybody.
Damn, your kids is married?
All 3 of them are married.
Damn.
Happily and for some time. And if they're not happy, then fuck it. They can get divorced. I'm not tripping on that. It ain't all about you have to be married type shit. But the thing is, before you decide to have anybody live with you, you fucking learn them. If you be like, I ain't never heard her fart, then stick around until you feed her some fucking beans. I'm just saying, bro.
I watched a little brother interview, and they said the best way to learn somebody is to either go on tour with them or live with them, because you can continue, you can be in a relationship and continue to meet a representative until you actually live with a person. Because you don't live with this person, and every time it's scheduled for you to come over, they on their best behavior. They're like, oh, let me.
Like I said, by that time you're gonna have sneak ups or pop ups. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, talk to him right quick, and put up.
If you fucking with me, it's not no sneak up or pop ups. I'm not sneaking over to your crib, and you're not sneaking over to my crib. That's just how it goes. If you fucking with me, it's none of that. So it's gonna be a scheduled situation. Like, yo, boom. And if I do sneak over to your crib, it's to bring you something, and I'm leaving. It's to leave that lasting impression, yo. I'm dropping this off and I'm leaving. To have you like, oh my God, he just did this. That's all I'm doing. I'm not coming over there knocking on the door like, yo, I'm here, let me in. No, I'm not.
No.
That's not what it's. Hold on. Listen. Let me finish. Go ahead. That's not what it is. Now, like I said, you dealing with a person and you tell them like, hey, what's good? We could link up on Thursday. They like, yeah, we could link up on Thursday. Wednesday, they cleaning the crib, they getting it right for Thursday. You come over Thursday, you see the crib clean.
Right, bro, you going too deep into the context.
That's what it is.
But I understand what you're saying. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. I'm not saying sneak up. I'm just saying there's not going to be any scheduled times. When you get to a point that it's okay, you got a key to my house, I got a key to your house. We maintain our own separate until it's time for us to do that thing. Just hear me, bro. I'm not saying sneak up, but in that time frame, she not gonna know when you coming over. So you're gonna get to know a person when they're at their lowest. You're gonna get to know a person at their highest. All I'm saying is, and it's cool. I don't believe in, like, honestly, ask me, do I think anybody should be married? I'm gonna tell you no. But when you tie into it and you decide to do it, you fucking doing it. People always confuse loyalty with commitment. Marriage is commitment. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in like going to counseling before marriage?
If you think that it would help you, yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't. Me and my person aren't on the same page.
Person, what the fuck?
Me and my woman. If we're not, I don't believe. I'm just saying person. Semantics.
Okay, go ahead. Keep riding.
So I don't believe in counseling before marriage. That's me. I don't believe in that at all.
So you don't believe in anybody giving you tools to have proper communication?
We can't get it together before marriage on our own,
bro. What I'm saying is, and I'm listen. I'm gonna give you grace, like I'm asking you to give me grace when I say this.
Okay.
As a black man, we don't know. normalizing going to counseling and getting treatment is something that is new in the last decade for us. But
you see that?
What is that?
Why are we already at odds and need counseling before marriage? That means you are not the one.
What I'm saying is, I didn't say you was at odds. You don't have to.
Boom.
Okay, good. And all your friends are agreeing with you. Listen to what I'm
saying. I don't know Shantae at all.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, though. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't necessarily have to be in turmoil to have counseling. Counseling is a tool. This is what I'm talking about. As soon as I say counseling, be like, oh, we arguing, we fighting already, and we supposed to get married. No, that's not what I'm telling you. Counseling, period. Counseling from your pastor, counseling from your senior deacon, whatever, whoever you want to get counsel from a psychiatrist, so that you can have the tools necessary to go into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking problem. People think, people always think that when you say counseling, there's either a mental problem or there's some kind of issues going on.
I was just talking in general because
I'm talking to the crowd, homie. What I'm saying is, so when I say counseling, I'm talking about before we go in here, let's go to counseling. Yes, you need individual counseling to better yourself. No, sometimes you need those tools before you enter into a relationship. Because that's the problem. There's a lot of abusive, there's a lot of toxic relationships. People don't know. They think that they're all right. If a chick be like, well, he should know that I'm all right because I do what I got to do to da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you need to go to counseling to find out what it takes for everybody to be in it, but if you're not willing to leave
if you're not willing to leave the relationship, getting some type of counseling during hard times is wise.
And that's what I'm saying. But you can get counseling before the hard times happen. What I'm saying is be a preventative. Use counseling as a preventative and not for use it as a preventative. Prevent it from happening, prevent it from becoming toxic. So go to counseling if you don't already know how communication works. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let's see. I'm with you, DMOs. I'm not playing house with nobody. We not married. We not living together.
And then when you do live together, then you can live together before you get married. Yeah, but like not, towards this, when it happens. What you say? I went to therapy for years before I even thought about starting.
All right. So check this out.
No, did you see what Candace just said? Put her up.
I put it back up there. Now, that's commendable. That's commendable. That's good for you. That's my family. And I'm going to tell her, that's good for you. It's not good for me. The way I operate and the way I feel is I will never tell a woman what I'm looking for in a relationship because I don't want a woman to fit that mold of what I'm looking for to please me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to fit that mold to please me. I want you to be who you are, and let's see if that meshes. Let's see if who I am. Hold on, let's give you the floor for mad long. I want to see if who you are and who I am meshes well. If it meshes, let's make it happen. Okay. Now, I'm never gonna say any relationship is perfect because not a single relationship is perfect. You can look on Instagram and everybody posting them high moments. You can look on social media. High moments is only getting posted. That's fine. But I know what happens when them cameras ain't on. I know what happens when you're not posting.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I give you that. Hold on. I hear you, but hold on. So I give you that. What I'm saying is for myself, in them low moments, we don't need counseling. We need to figure it out ourselves. If we can't figure it out ourselves,
then seek help, right?
Ain't no need to be together.
Bro, you tripping. But there's help out there.
No.
What you saying is if you can't figure it out. So let me ask you a question.
Because we are adults. Ain't no need to be together if we can't figure it out ourselves. If it's anything, if we can't figure it out ourselves,
let it out, brother.
We need to be together. That's just what I'm saying.
That's pride talking, though, bro.
That's not. How is that pride?
What I'm saying is, are you saying if you and her can't figure it out, kill a relationship? Is that what you're saying?
So if we can't figure it out before I'm willing to put a ring on your finger, yeah.
So if you buy a refrigerator and you and your wife can't figure out how to get the motherfucker to work, you gonna put it out on the curb? I'm just asking. Or are you gonna seek help? I'm just asking for somebody else.
No, but me and my wife gonna figure it out together. Me and my lady gonna figure it out together.
If you don't,
if we don't, obviously there's no.
What you gonna do with the refrigerator?
But you're talking about a fucking refrigerator that has no emotions. We're talking about emotions, bro.
Bro, these are appliances that makes your fucking. These are appliances that make your relationship grow.
No, these are communication. That we're talking about that house food. We're not talking about emotions. We're not talking about free will.
We're talking about communication.
No. We're talking about free will. That refrigerator.
You're talking about something else. What I'm saying is, you're saying if you and her can't figure it out, if she says, I want to go to counseling.
The refrigerator does not have free will. The refrigerator does not.
It makes ice. But it makes ice. It makes ice.
And I've never done this before, but I'm doing it today. The refrigerator does not have free will. The refrigerator does not have emotion. The refrigerator does not have knowledge to grow and to learn. So you're talking about an inanimate object, bro. An inanimate object, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about a person.
I'm using. It's called an analogy.
I get
what I'm using is an analogy.
The analogy holds no water because it does.
Listen, I can explain how it holds water. It holds water because you're talking about you are in a relationship. It's a thing, right?
Yeah, hold on.
You and her.
Hold on. Read that.
Apples and oranges. I saw that.
No. Read that.
Oh yeah, should have a warranty on that refrigerator and get a new one. Okay, but what I'm saying is also you should have other fucking options of somebody you dating. If it don't work, don't go getting married.
All right, hold on, Shantae. We are on every Friday. I don't know where you at in the world,
but Central,
8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
America Central, America, United States, USA.
Central Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard Time.
Yeah, the refrigerator is a metaphor. Okay, so the refrigerator, what I'm trying to say is a metaphor for the relationship. Inside, okay, but inside the relationship, like you said, there are tangible things. Inside the relationship, there are tangible things just like the refrigerator. You know, I got an ice maker, I got a lettuce crisper, I can change the tempo and the shit like that. In a relationship, you're dating somebody, I can still go out with my people, but I can't go out solo with a dude, and I can still hang out with my boys, but I can't go to the strip club type thing. These are different options that you have. These are different. What's up? Oh, these are different options that you have. I'm not equating it a refrigerator to a relationship. What I'm saying is look at it like options. If you find yourself up against an issue or a problem and you can't figure out the solution, you pick up a book and you learn how to fix the solution, or you talk to somebody that can help you solve the solution. You don't take a relationship and throw it away like it's a fucking bag. Oh, I got a burnt bag of.
So I'm gonna continue with the refrigerator. I'm gonna continue, and I'm pointing this way because my refrigerator is this way.
Gigi said, "Move on."
Gigi said, "What?
Move on."
No, Gigi. This is good for us. We need this. This is my brother. You already know, Gigi. So I'm gonna continue with the refrigerator. So you said if the refrigerator is broke, right?
Right.
How do we fix it?
Yes.
One of us is going to get on YouTube, going to get on the brand's forums and figure it out. Hold on. One of us is going to do that. And 9 times out of 10 in my relationships, it's going to be me. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to figure it out. Going to figure it out.
But sometimes figuring out might take counseling. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Hold on.
I'm done.
I'm following you. And I'm hearing what you're saying.
Hey, they want to dial in. Invite Candace up.
You want to get in here? If you really want to get in here,
we'll bring you up in here because we want to talk about it.
Candace, Shantae, because
you want to come here?
Hold on. One of the things that we've been told a lot lately is we need more female representation. So if y'all want to come in here, we welcome y'all.
Look, how many refrigerators you got in the crib for options? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. If you messing around with different,
I had a point.
Are you bringing them in? Did you send them a link?
I'm waiting to see what they say. But
if they want to come in, we'll sing.
I don't know how to sing Shantae one. I can sing Candace one.
YouTube is counseling. Thank you.
Okay, YouTube is counseling. Check this
out.
out.
Not on camera. I hope you got a picture though.
Yeah, you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera.
No, you ain't got to be on camera.
Say this. Y'all say YouTube is counseling.
I don't want to be on camera.
Hold on, bro. That's one person that's doing the work to figure it out. That's one person doing the work to figure it out. To figure out the next steps for this refrigerator, to figure out, hey, how do we operate this?
Right.
How do we navigate the operation of this? When they figure it out, they bring it back to the person. I never once said I was against individual counseling. I never once said that. That's individual. Hold on. That's individual counseling. So if the refrigerator is fucked up and we don't know how to work it, that one person is individually counseling to figure out for the both of them how to work and operate that refrigerator.
I got a hand up.
Hold on. I do you one better.
Oh, hold on. So let me. Okay. So my question, I don't want you to do me one better. I wanted you to answer this question. You don't have a problem with individual counseling, but then you have a problem with couple counseling.
Most definitely. And let me switch them.
Why?
Most definitely. Because if we can't figure, and again, you brought in the refrigerator. If we can't figure us out, not a fucking third party. If we can't figure us out, I'm not talking about a third party, a foster child, anything outside of us, I don't see us working before I put that ring on your finger. I don't see the need for us. I don't need
you answering my question.
What?
That was the beginning of the whole topic. I don't understand why you don't like.
I said that so much earlier, bro.
I got that, but what I was asking you was like moving in together, starting the marriage thing, whatever. I said I don't know if you should move together until you're ready to. Then if we meet, if we apples and apples and not apples and oranges, then yeah, we're gonna move together and then we're gonna plan for our wedding. We're gonna start saving money because we're planning for a wedding. So we're gonna move together. I got that. I'm not against it. All I'm saying is have some time that make sure that you're not hijacking the kitty. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure you're not just this is your way of
guys.
That's all I'm
No, I apologize to you because I didn't hit nothing. You just said I was sending that links for Candace to come on. And I wasn't.
Candace said, tell me you never went to counseling without telling me you never went to counseling. Word. I've gone to
counseling. I've been through therapy before.
Oh, now, listen to Candace. Hold on, but look what Candace said though. Hold on, watch this. I didn't know. Of course, I didn't know this.
But she said good for her. That's good for her. I wouldn't. I'm
not trying to change your mind.
No. We've spoken about that. That's good for her. The way.
Yeah, but I didn't know you was talking about what's good for me. I thought you were saying that you think it's wrong. Period.
No. I'm talking about for me and my relationships.
My fault, brother.
If a woman cannot get it together beforehand, like if it's just like fuck you, then it's fuck you.
No, so my fault, bro. I want to apologize because what you were saying, the way you were saying it, we were so strong with it. I'm not saying everybody should, but when I said that, you was like nobody should have marriage counseling. The relationship.
I don't believe in it.
I got you. And I'm not saying this to change your mind. I just want you to understand that if you can find whatever it takes to help your relationship, then rock with it. You don't have to be in turmoil. I'm not saying like, oh, we arguing, let's go to counseling. I'm saying like, let's go to counseling before we decide to jump the broom.
So
I think it should be a preventative again. Like I said,
before you jump the broom, you feel
it's a preventative, bro. So if you bought a boat, this is what I'm saying. I don't analogies. I know, but I got to do this. If you decide to buy a boat, don't you want to know how to fucking? Don't you want to know how to drive it before you buy it? Anybody?
Hold on.
I know we cutting close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing up Candace Taylor.
What up, Candace?
Hello.
What's up, sister?
Oh,
Again,
peace and
before you
blessings.
start, I just want to say that the disclaimer, everything that we talk about is between us. We on here and we allowing y'all to listen to a conversation. So we say something that might offend you. Please don't take offense to it because we're not talking to you. We're talking to each other.
Right.
And so go ahead, Miss Candace.
That's right, free speech. You can't listen. You can't be afraid of counseling. The stigma in the Black community with therapy and counseling is what keeps us from uh going to it. And I can tell that you never had any. Okay, King
Who?
Barre, did you go? Have you ever been?
I've been. That's what you're not understanding.
No,
I told you that.
you ain't never been to no real counseling.
I
Counseling
told
is
you
nothing
that.
other than
I
guidance
told you that.
through
I've
difficult
been
times.
through counseling. It was against my will, but when I went, I learned
There you
that
go.
I needed it.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. It was against my will, but when I went, I learned that I needed it because I didn't understand counseling prior to. That's why I said I am willing to go after marriage. If we get married, if we're living in a world or not a world, if we're living in a relationship, that's everything is good. And I get on my knee and I propose, everything is good. And then after marriage, it starts to get a little shaky. I'm willing to because I made that commitment. I made that investment
Commitment.
But can I ask you a question?
Hold
What
on.
world do you live in where everything
Hold on. I made that commitment to be with you for the rest of my life.
Right.
I said that. That is the rest of my life. I made vows.
Put a ring on it.
Rest of my life.
Okay.
So I am not going to
relax.
Break those. No, hold on. I'm not going to break those to just because I feel like, yo, it's Thursday. She told me she not making the meatloaf. I asked her to make her. Fuck her. No, I'm going to go to counseling. I'm going to try to make this work. I'm going to try the best of my ability to make it work. I don't see now in the same breath. I'm going to ask y'all. I'm going to ask y'all this.
Can I just say something really quickly?
I'm going to ask y'all this. I'm going to ask y'all this. As a girlfriend and boyfriend, do you do husband and wifely duties? Because DM said he wouldn't move in with his girlfriend, he would move in with his wife.
Right.
So are the duties?
There's no such thing as wifely. Listen, hold on. There's no such thing as wifely husband duties. What I'm saying is there aren't. You might put a name on it. That's low-hanging ass fruit.
Check this
May
out.
I interject as the guest on the show? May I interject for a second, gentlemen? May I interject for a second?
Go ahead, please.
Just to circle back to the counseling conversation. You first have to understand that men and women speak a different language, right? You guys are more logical. We are more emotional. The reason for that is we are supposed to be the molders and the shapers of the family. We're the glue. We keep the family together. We're the nurturers, right? You guys are the protectors and the providers. I'm not anti-counseling in a relationship that you're going to stay in. Look, if you know that this person is not who you want to be with, kick rocks, keep it moving. But if you're in a long-term relationship and you're having problems, go to counseling so you guys can learn to understand each other's language, so you guys can learn to speak to one another. And that's okay, right? One of the major things that separates the world is communication. So you're looking at it from a perspective of it's not working rather than looking at it from the perspective of, hey, we're having a hard time understanding what we're trying to say, and that's fair. Sometimes we can use a mediator. Sometimes you need a third person. If you want to change the perspective from counseling and take it to back in the days when the elders in the community would counsel younger couples and say, well, this is what it's like for a man and this is what it's like for a woman. We don't really have that connection anymore because we are the generation that was born into broken families. So counseling takes place of that. I've done it. And I did 2 sessions early on, and I learned, stop interrupting he was my boyfriend at the time, stop interrupting him when he speaks, and he learned, don't say certain things to her because she a little cray. Okay. And that's the point of it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. If it doesn't work, I would say try it, see if it helps you find a better communication. And then if it doesn't work from that point, then you can say, all right, I gave it everything I got. Peace out. But if you're staying and it's not working and you're not doing anything about it, y'all are just wasting each other's time. Did you hear anything I said?
We heard everything you said. Thank you so much, Queen. Hold on.
So, and I'm not gonna gate. I'm never gonna negate how you feel, how people feel. Let me remove this banner. I'm never gonna negate. And I see the comments where it says I need to calm down, so I'm gonna try to bring it down a notch. I apologize.
Yeah, you heated, man. What's going on?
You wanna say?
Hold on.
I thought I was the wild one.
No,
Don't excuse heat for passion. Please don't excuse heat for passion.
right.
And don't excuse heat for this. This
Put
shit
that down. Drink some water.
No. Come on, brother.
No.
Let's
Go ahead. Go ahead. There we go.
Clink, clink.
Hey, but listen though, Miss Candace. What he's saying is, my man. This is why we talk. This is why we do the ADHD. We go hot, we go cold.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with everything you're saying, and that's all I was trying to get my brother to understand what I was talking about. Like, I've been doing counseling since 2000. I tell you, when I started counseling, 2010, 2011 is when I've been getting counseling. I've been getting counseling ever since. And so some people, they don't. Some people feel. I said something earlier, and I was just joking with them, but I'm gonna go back to it. Say, oh, that's pride talking. It's pride talking because we're prideful people. But yes, we never got that because you know what? Counseling was too expensive for people of color. We couldn't go get counseling. They outsourced it beyond our means of paying money. Do you want to pay rent, or you want to go send little Billy to counseling so he don't grow up to be a crackhead?
Right. That's white people stuff. That's not black people stuff.
That's not black people. So all I'm saying is when you do a relationship, you can move in with somebody you love if you think that it's going somewhere. I've heard women say, "Where is this going?" And dudes be like, well, "What do you mean?" You know, movies and scripts, but they take that shit from real people. But it's like, what do you mean? Where is this going? We've been dating for 5 years now. We've been together for 5 years now. You ain't said nothing. Are we getting married? Because a female gonna want to know something, and a dude gonna want to know something. I'm not fucking with you for no 5 years, and we ain't tied a knot or made a commitment. At least put a fucking house under our name together. You feel me? So I get what my man is saying, but we need to come up out of that as a people. Y'all need to go see counseling. Sometimes you get counseling, you feel something, it may be the prelude of something worse. That's all I'm saying. We got a lot of schizophrenia going on in our communities. We got a lot of schizophrenia. We got a lot of bipolarism, and people mistake that shit for, oh, he just knuckleheaded, or oh, girl, he a problem. Like, I grew up with that. I heard cousins that and people, oh, he just, you know what I mean? They don't know what it is because they've never been diagnosed with it. It's not that they make a new diagnosis. Nobody just made ADHD. You know, shouts out to the ADHD. Nobody made this shit up last week. It's always been there. It's been prevalent in the world, but in our communities, we don't know what the hell that means because we never knew what a psychiatrist was. So that's all. And I hope I'm not being too animated about it, but I think everybody needs to look into it if they need help. First of all, if you need help, you think about doing some harm to yourself or anybody else, please seek help. And it ain't got to be a psychiatrist. It could be Big Brother King over there, Big Brother Bar Ray, or me. Come talk to us. Go ahead, King.
I would like to take it a step further and say, even seek counseling outside of your culture or race or ethnicity, because it gives you a different perspective. Look, you say yes. I know how you feel about that, but oh man, how are we gonna grow as a people if we keep if we just stay within the confines of our own fence in our own yard? We have to, no, seriously, we have to realize that a lot of our teachings and learnings were trauma based. And in order for us to escape from that trauma, you have to expose yourself to some other shit. You got to expose yourself to other perspectives, other ways of living. All right. I'm just saying, it helped me.
How do we grow? How do we grow with that? Right now, this is one thing that I hate about the Black community, about the melanated community. We look at the white community as a standard. So we need to talk to other races, other ethnicities.
I didn't say white.
No, you said other. I'm
said I challenge you to step outside of that.
Races, you said other races, other ethnicities, right?
And other cultures. I also said other cultures.
Other cultures. We look outside ourselves as if this is standard. It's not a standard. Our Our shit is the standard.
But I mean,
That's just how I feel. Our culture, our race, and I'm gonna keep it on an American basis.
Mm.
Without black people, America would be tasteless. And what I mean by that is America would have no flavor. America would have no rock and roll. They would have no music without black people. Let's just keep it a bill. America would have no music. They would have no type of identity. They would be, you know what? They would have an identity. They would be the motherfuckers that robbed every other fucking country of their best shit.
But you're talking about arts. You're talking
I'm
about
talking
food.
about
You're talking about.
period.
I'm talking
I'm
about
talking about period.
therapy.
I'm talking about period.
but
I'm
she's talking
talking.
about therapy.
Hold on.
I'm talking about therapy.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about
period.
therapy.
I'm talking about. Period.
How is no. Seriously, Bari.
Mhm.
How is a culture that has been ripped apart, the fathers taken out of the homes, the mothers encouraged to be on government systems, the ancestors who were raped and abused by we haven't even figured out how to have a family dynamic. And also, how is our culture, who is afraid of therapy, going to therapize you? How is that going to work? How is that going to work? Because I can tell you from my own experiences. You know what I got from Black therapists?
What?
The same things that I got at home. Okay. All you need to grow thicker skin, other than no, what you need is boundaries. What you need is to tell people that you have boundaries. That's what I got when I started seeking outside of our culture. But Black therapists definitely told me, no, you know how we are. I don't care how we are.
Well, people mistake boundaries for bad behavior,
Thank
and
you.
people behave bad boundaries as bad behavior. Again, remember a couple of weeks ago, Bar, we was talking about selfish is not a bad word. It's just the connotation that people put it in. People take that as, like I said, boundaries is what. If you knew how to have boundaries, you wouldn't be so upset or so triggered when I tell you, "Hey, man, don't walk in my house with your shoes on."
It's a
Or,
four-letter word in our
you know what I'm
community.
saying? Like, it's just like accountability with females. Just saying. I had to throw that in there.
We trying to coax you into getting some therapy right now. You talking about no, the Black, yes, but you know what? If you had other perspectives from this community, you wouldn't feel how you feel about it. You wouldn't feel how you feel about it, because honestly, this is routine everywhere else except in our community. And we internalize, we carry, we put that burden on our families. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna take it. Can I have the floor for a moment? At least 3 minutes. Can I get 3 minutes?
I'm not talking.
Okay. So with that being said, I hear, I understand, but I disagree with what you're saying, because you see the flaw in black on black empowerment. Follow me. You said, hold on. You said it's been the people of our race that has told you, oh, it's just how we do. I can't take that from you, because I don't know who's told you what and your experiences. So I'm never going to take your experiences away from you. I'm going to tell you, I believe that black people are more and are educated enough to say you do need boundaries. Because if there's one thing I see in the black community, especially on social media, it is we need to set boundaries. That's one thing that I've definitely seen in the past, I'd say 4 or 5 years. That's one thing I've definitely seen. Now, being that I just did this for homework because I'm in school, it's the question for my homework was, and I'm paraphrasing, what is the main topic amongst filmmakers, period, not in my class, but filmmakers, period, that you've been seeing? And I said, well, the three main topics that I've seen in filmmakers, period, is mental health, social injustice, and I forget the third one that I said, but mental health was one of those, and inequality. I'm sorry. And with that being said, it's because me personally, speaking for myself, I'm not speaking for nobody else. Me speaking for myself, I see things differently. So I see the Black people pushing that conversation, pushing that information, pushing that knowledge, pushing that question of boundaries. Like, what are boundaries? How do we explore boundaries? How do boundaries affect us? Like, I see these questions being asked on a daily by Black people. So I will never say that Black people don't question boundaries. Black people don't. Black therapists, I'm gonna keep it on therapists. Black therapists don't know what boundaries are. I will never say that because I have that much faith in my people, because I know my people. And I'm not saying that you don't. Like I said, I will never.
Man, what are we talking about? Listen,
we're talking about experiences. Hold on. See, I didn't cut y'all off. I said, hey, quiet.
You said 3 minutes. It's been 7.
Okay, shut up. So I will never. Okay.
What up, Delano?
Thank you, Delano. But I will never, and that's just all I'm saying is we have to have more faith in our people. We can't keep putting the standard of trust on other cultures besides ours.
What if that's? But listen.
With that, I land my.
Okay, nigga. I understand. Like again, you hot. Listen, what I'm saying is,
I was calm.
No, you weren't. No, listen, I got what you're saying, but all I'm saying is, you saying, you know what we do. You know my job. We ask, do they have a preference of who they want to treat them? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We do. I'm not talking about what I do, but that's what we do. Do you have a preference? So that's the only time that you are allowed that. Other times, Medicaid say you're gonna go to Dr. Maharsha, and that's who you're gonna see. Or you're gonna go to Dr. Smith, and that's who you're gonna see. If that's who they pay for, that's what I'm saying. Like what you're doing is you're actually agreeing with what being said as far as our people in our community. Like, you know what I mean? But when you say when you was talking about something and I wanted to bring it up, you was like, what are they talking about? Mental inequality, and what was the other thing you said? Inequality, and I don't remember. That's not nothing.
Justice and equality.
And just that's nothing new, bro. Since the advent of motion pictures, that's been you missing 3 others. You missing humor. You missing humor. You missing romance, humor, mental equality, and I forgot the other. Anyways, that shit's been going on for years, bro.
3. Those are the 3 that I gave.
Yeah, we got you, but that shit been going on forever. Like Birth of a Nation, you know, that was.
When did the original come out?
Like
Since you went that way, when did the original come out?
You going to school for it, so help us out. Go ahead, tell us.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
1902 or some shit like that.
Right. And when so I'm not gonna say this. What I'm gonna say is this.
What?
What are you saying?
Hold on, there's nothing new under the sun. I will give you that. There's nothing new under the sun. But
right,
a resurgence with the age of information. We're living in the age of information. With
gotcha.
Resurgence.
Yes.
All of this. So that's what I'm getting at. There's a resurgence of all this information as far as mental health, because in the Black community, we have not had this much information about mental health.
But
that comes from other communities, cultures, and perspectives, right?
Boundaries has never been a word in the Black community. If we talk about the 90s, when has a motherfucker ever said that?
We weren't allowed to have boundaries. We weren't allowed to have boundaries. So even to what you said about how you see now, we weren't allowed to have boundaries.
Right.
We were not allowed boundaries. We weren't allowed basic human rights.
Not in the 90s. Why were we not allowed to have boundaries?
But to your point was that over the past 5 years, you've been seeing more Black people talking about boundaries. And please don't think that I don't love my people. I do. But there's nothing wrong with getting.
I painted that picture.
No, it's cool. No, not at all. Look, hey,
bro, I'm telling you, just go Go ahead,
But
Candace.
there's nothing wrong with having other perspectives. Part of the reason you're seeing more Black people talk about boundaries is because we're in the information stage and because we're open to other people's cultures, perspectives, family lives. It's that part that's allowing us to grow and have a different perspective of how to be today, because we were not afforded basic human rights.
Bottled
That's why
in.
that's it. We were allowed what we were allowed. And so in the Black community, no, growing up, boundaries wasn't a thing. What do you mean? I don't get to do what I want to do to you.
Hold on, Candace.
I'm gonna ask this question again. In the 90s, why were we not allowed to use the word boundaries?
What do you mean? Well,
In the 70s, 80s, and 90s, why were we not allowed to use the word boundaries?
I mean, I'm thinking you got an answer for it, but are you saying like in the 80s, if I said boundaries, I would blow up or some shit?
Because she said we weren't allowed to use those terms.
No, I said we weren't allowed boundary. We weren't allowed not to use the word.
We weren't allowed boundaries. Okay, excuse me. We weren't allowed boundaries in the 90s. I'm gonna speak for the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Why were we not allowed boundaries in those days?
No, we were, bro. I think you're not hearing what, like,
at this point, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, you saying why we were allowed. The thing is, we weren't allowed for so many years to have actual boundaries, that as we grew and the information grew, the boundaries kind of expand themselves, because we understand how we have rights, basic human rights, before we didn't. The thing is, what she's saying, so 80s, 70s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it was expanding. We still had it to an extent, and we're still learning how to have them to this day. But the thing is, years past, we didn't have any boundaries. We can say boundaries all day long. It's in the dictionary, but you couldn't have them as a person of color.
Thank you, Shantae. Somebody answered the question. That's what I was looking for. Was
what? Because if you just read it.
Because if you weren't grown or paying bills according to that generation, you weren't allowed a lot. So, with that being said, now, Candace.
You said Black people.
Okay, because if you weren't grown in the Black community, let's just keep it a bill. If you weren't grown or paying bills in the Black community, you couldn't say shit. You weren't allowed to do
shit. You was 45 years old, if you was a 45-year-old Black man in 1892, and somebody
whoa. 70s, 80s, 90s. Continue.
Okay. If you was a Black man in the 70s and you went in Bensonhurst and you went to buy something from the store, and they told you, get your Black ass up out of here, and he turned around and walked away. He had boundaries, but he couldn't utilize the boundaries. He couldn't express his boundaries.
I'll put it to you like this. If you were a 12-year-old girl, got a family function, and your uncle wanted to give you a hug and you didn't want it, you weren't allowed boundaries.
That's right. They said, girl, go over there and hug your uncle. He ain't seen you in forever.
Does that not happen today?
That's what she's saying.
Oh my God.
No. I think I'm missing what I'm saying. Does that? So I'm saying the conversation of boundaries has been a thing for a long time. I said the last 5 years, but the conversation of boundaries has been a thing for a long time. In the Black community, yeah, it's been shunned, but it's still been a conversation. There's still been I wasn't able to say this when I was younger, but it's still been a conversation. That's what I'm saying. It's still been a conversation. We just as a people, as our elders, weren't able to see past what they were taught. That's all I'm saying.
It was about more of a social status.
What?
Okay. No, I'm reading what Sean Davis said.
Two things can be true at the same
time.
I
got you.
Oh, D, what up?
Yeah, two things can be true.
Hold on, that's capital D right there. That's capital D.
Yeah, but like she just said, two things.
And yes, two things can be true at the same time. Now,
Yeah.
Candace, what I was gonna say prior to being cut off, what I was gonna say, Candace, is I sent you the link to the panel I was listening to the other day, yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of the things that stood out to me in that panel was her saying there has been no laws against Black people that have been pushed through since 1968. So that's why I stuck on 70s, 80s, 90s.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck on that. 70s, 80s, 90s. We talk about boundaries. There has been no laws for us to set boundaries for ourselves since 68. So why haven't the question I'm asking is why haven't we been allowed to set boundaries in the 70s, 80s, and 90s?
I'm not even sure if I understand what it is.
I'm lost.
Then never mind.
Just give it up. Give it up. Put it out there. Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave it at
I
that.
thought you saying you acting like you got the answer, but say the answer.
Say the answer. We don't
I'm
know.
asking because I want to.
You froze, bro.
I don't even know how I'm froze. I'm looking at myself on the other screen. I'm good.
Okay.
Yo, what happened, D?
Yo, I'm asking you what happened.
You what happened?
I'm asking you.
What happened? But it says your Instagram disconnected itself.
Yeah, I cut that off.
Okay.
I had 0 people all night.
But I'll say this. I appreciate y'all. This is what we need going forward.
Yeah, we need to talk
Push
about
the conversation. We need to push the conversation between us to figure out a solution to how we can better ourselves as a people. And I know finding a solution within ourselves probably isn't going to just happen between us, but I feel like it's a start. And I appreciate you, Candace. You're my cousin. I love you with all my heart. I appreciate you for coming up here. I appreciate you for giving us a different perspective. I'm not gonna be the one to negate information. I'm not gonna say anything is false because, as you know, me and you have had plenty of conversations. As you know, I will take information when I feel like it's useful and it's right. I will take the information. And correct me if I'm wrong. Do you feel that? All right. So I will take the information. I just feel like at this point we are on a platform that is bigger than ourselves, and we need to find a solution. With that, I'll land my plane.
I'll land mine by saying we can't be afraid of other perspectives and ideals, and we can't always just stay within our own yard. The world is big and vast, and expand your mind to other situations. I think growth comes from me personally. I'm a people person. I think growth comes from unity across, right? Across. There's something you can learn from the person sitting next to you, the person across the street from you, the person from another country. There are things to be learned, just like there's like how everyone, like you said, has taken from our community and learned and grown from our community. It works both ways. So you can't be afraid to just have conversations or sit down with somebody who doesn't look like you.
Get to know them.
I'm gonna show you how not afraid I am. And I apologize. Hold on, I apologize.
You go to counseling?
I apologize if I painted that picture that I was afraid of taking from other communities or borrowing from other communities, or at least just learning from other communities. I apologize if I painted that picture. I'm going to say, I don't know if you remember, Candace, when I lived in New York, what my original rap name was, which was Culture Eclipse. People still call me that till this day. And the meaning behind Culture Eclipse was every culture was overshadowed by another culture. People were stealing from the Black culture, and I equated it to Asian people that just got. And I'm gonna use the Jabberwockies. Jabberwockies. If you didn't see them without their mask, you would swear that they was Black. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You would swear that they was Black. Every culture is eclipsed by another culture. There's a culture that will find something interesting about another culture, and they will take that part that's interesting and capitalize on it. So I don't disagree with you on finding something from another culture that is beneficial. With that, thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Good
night. What?
I gotta ask you a question.
What?
because I've been pushing this.
What?
I've been pushing this. Will you be a guest again?
Oh man.
No, oh man. Well, you be
As
because
long as you don't be mad, be mean.
we
Right,
need more
don't be
female
Don't
representation.
be mean, Bari.
Don't be mean. Was I mean? I'm sorry if I was mean. I was.
What do you mean, bro? We just messing with
No.
you. We just messing.
I hear you, but I feel like I was passionate more than mean.
You are.
You
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love the chat. I would definitely come on another time and be a guest for y'all.
Okay.
Come on in, then.
I
You
can't.
gotta send us a list of things, topics you want to talk about, so we can discuss that.
I got you.
Me and Candace talk damn near every day.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
So I'm gonna talk with Candace. I'm gonna talk with UD, and we're gonna figure this thing out to where we can at least get a female perspective on the things that we talk about going forward. That'll help us push. First of all, the ADHD podcast. That'll help us so we don't have a male view of everything.
All right.
I mean, but I'm a recruiter, so I can recruit other female talent for you too.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah, you are a recruiter, like in real life. Well. Time out. D was a recruiter for a long time too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's why we have similar mindsets. That's that.
You understand?
That's it.
You understand? Be the chameleon. Always be closing. Zig Ziglar. Watch out.
Yes.
Bro, I can sell snow to an Eskimo, baby. But no.
I used to tell people I could sell salt to a snail.
I hear you.
Well, I appreciate y'all both. I appreciate everybody in the comments. I appreciate everybody who's been here, who's been riding out. Shantae, this platform is amazing. I appreciate that. Myself and D and Candace, I love you, cousin. I'm gonna bring you down now. So
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Later, Candace.
Good night, y'all.
Me and DM, we have been brothers in arms since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 2015. And we started this podcast. This is episode 13. We started this podcast in June, June, that time. And we're only growing right now. We understand, we both know that our game isn't airtight. There's always room for improvement. So I'm speaking to you directly, Shantae. I thank you for the banter, the comments. I thank you for being active in today's podcast. If you feel that you've gotten some type of value from this, please subscribe. I don't know whose platform you want.
Both of us.
But
you can find me right there. Oh, you can find him right there.
Yeah. I'm on Instagram and YouTube under King Bar Ray. He's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch as DM the Most. But please subscribe, and please, if you have any like-minded friends who are willing to have the conversation, who are willing to listen, absorb, and reflect, and as well as understand the conversation, please invite them. Please invite them, because we don't discriminate, even though I said, it's all about Black people, but we don't discriminate. This is the ADHD podcast. We're trying new things. Typically, before episode 12, we were talking about music and bullshit.
Right.
Episode 12.
We talk about bullshit and music.
We bullshitted a lot. Let's just be honest. We bullshitted a lot. But episode 12 and 13, we have been more intentional with. That way we make sure we give a true reflection of ourselves. We've been more intentional with episodes 12 and 13. And this is episode 13. So with that being said, thank you. Thank you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you. Promote. Thank you. We're only trying to grow. We're only trying to get ALX that connect with how, I'm not even going to say with how we think, but with how we understand that everybody doesn't think the same.
Okay. Can I, let me just
go for it, brother.
Share our shit. And if they don't like it, tell them to share it, to talk shit about it. And then if they do like it, share because they love it.
I'm going black screen.
That's it. Share our shit.
Yo, bro, I love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
Candace,
Hey.
I love you. Thank you.
Tune in next week. This is February 13th. We got a February. September. Anyway, it's September 13th.
Now, hold on.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Before we go, I do want to do this because this is something we've never done. And I hope DM understands why I'm doing this.
What?
So I got to find it. If I could find it. All right. If there's something that you would like us to talk about, if there's a topic that is near and dear to you, please submit that topic to ADHDsubmissions@gmail.com.
Night, GG.
Huh?
I said night, GG.
Night, Gigi. I love you, mama. I appreciate you. Gigi, you have been faithful since day one. But yeah, if there's a topic that you want us to discuss, if there's something that's been heavy on your mind lately, shoot it to us at ADHDsubmission@gmail.com, and we will talk about it amongst ourselves, and then we'll bring it up in the next podcast.
Yeah, we might bring you up, and what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna put credit to what credit is due. You come up with the topic or the subject. That's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna discuss it, and we're gonna let everybody know this came from X, Y, and Z. Whoever sends it to us.
So with that, you know how we do. With that, it's been a good night. It's been a good night. Thank you. We love y'all. And we're gonna end this off with I don't know what we're gonna end this off with, bro.
Go pick. You want me to go pick?
I'm gonna pick real quick. We're gonna end this off with something.
Something like.
Well, you know what? We tried it last time. We wasn't successful last time. We're gonna end this off with time. So I have a great
right.
Love you. Time by King Barre. The essence of time is that it is infinite. Time has power, the power to discourage, the power to encourage. Time is infinite. Time is weightless. Time is basic. Time is complex. Time is shapeless. Time is infinite. Time is misunderstood. Time is good. Time is made up. Dreams and worries. But time don't care. Cause time got time. Time to share. Time is infinite. Time is love. Time is hated. Time is dated. Time is poise. Time is presence. Time's a weapon. Time's a blessing. Time's the three ends. Time is nothing. Time is never. Time is now. Time.